Hey guys, so here we are back to do the demonstration for the seeding for the rejuvenation process. Now this is where these milk scoops are going to come in handy for you. Now when we do the seeding, we use the hand spreader, okay? So the best and easiest way to fill it up, you don't want to try pouring the bag into it. You might spill some on the homeowner's lawn or somewhere on the road. So use the hand scoop. And just make sure you fill your spreader up right to the top so you don't have to do too many trips back out to the cart. Alright, so we're going to head over to the lawn. Now, if you can see on the hand spreader here, there's a setting dial right here. It's settings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, when we're spreading the seed, we want to have the dial set to the 4. Okay, so that's going to give us the right amount on the lawn, just to make sure that we're spreading it properly. Okay, so when you're using the hand spreader, we use this so that we can control the spread. And the biggest issue you could run into when doing the seeding is getting seed into someone's gardens. Okay, a lot of people put a lot of time into their gardens. People even pay people a lot of money to take care of their gardens. So that's the last thing we wanted to do, is get this powerful seed growing in their gardens and them having to pull it out. Okay, so in certain areas where it's kind of tough to actually use the hand spreader, what I'll do is just use your hand a little bit just to get a few of these troubled areas here up along the side. It's obviously there's not a lot of grass growing there anyways, but it's an easy way to get some seed down. Hopefully it's going to start growing up. Okay, so if it's really windy out, you want to make sure that you're keeping the hand spreader down and closer to the grass, because if you're up too high and the wind's blowing, the seed is very light, so it's going to get blown around. Okay, so when you're ready to go, the hand spreader here, it has the spinner on the side, which actually activates the spread, and it's got a little trigger on the bottom which opens the hole for the seed to come out. Okay, so what you want to do is start spinning before you actually pull the trigger. Okay, because that way, if you have it open, there's going to be a flood of it coming out before you actually start spinning. So always have it spinning, get lined up, and again, just like with the fertilizer, you're going to always be aware of how wide your fan is going. Okay, so when I'm ready to actually get started here, again, I'm always leaving a spot. It's always easier to move up to the garden as opposed to starting too close to the garden and hammering the soil with seed. Okay, so I'm going to start over here, getting nice and close to the ground. I'm going to start spinning and then open the trigger. So I always like to start with the borders. You cover the borders just to make sure, you know, you're taking your time, not getting anything in the gardens, and then from there you can fill in the middle. So it's a very easy process. Just be aware of the fan and look out for the gardens. Thanks.